For my first flight as a private pilot, I did what I usually do: dream big. My plan was to land at 6 new airports. Ridiculous? Probably. I would fly to Easton State, Cle Elum, then head up north and fly past the Stewart Range and on to Cashmere, then Lake Wenatchee State, Skykomish, and finally Banderas State, before heading back to Thun Field. Could I do it, or am I a terrible disappointment? Let's find out.
So I got a half dozen, potentially I'll be landing at a half dozen new airports today. This is really my first flight since I got my private pilot certificate last Monday. Today's Sunday, so it's about a week. Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilos, taking off runway 35. I'll be departing the area to the east, Pierce County. Alrighty, here we go. Here goes nothing. We are going to Easton State. I'm going to take each airport one at a time. And if there's any problem, I don't need to land, and I don't need to keep flying on my trip if I don't want to. No pressure at all. I can come home whenever I want. So eventually what I'm going to do is meet I-90. I-90 is to the north and it's going east-west, so eventually I'll get up to I-90. Actually, though, pretty close to when I get to the airport. Not too much beforehand. That right here looks awesome. There's Mount Adams and Mount St. Helens over there, what's left of it. Nice and smooth this morning. Probably won't be that smooth on my way home. Like having Google Maps here, the terrain view, that's pretty awesome. I should see I-90 in a few minutes here, off to the left, and then it goes up north and comes back down, and that's where I'll see Easton State Airport. Oh no, it's not. Those are just power lines. Okay. I-90 is still to the north of me. Got it. Oh, that glare was, I thought that was I-90, but that's a river, I think, that I was seeing. And lots of power lines down there. So I'm going to start descending a little bit. So yeah, these power lines are the thing that I was talking about that veers north. So these veer north and then connect with I-90. Easton State traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilo, 10 miles to the west. I'll be making a full stop landing, Easton State.
This is a VFR chart and gives me the basics of airports all over the country. The ring indicates that it's a non-paved surface, grass or gravel. Its identifier is ESW. It's at an altitude of 2,226 feet. It's lighted, is 2,600 feet long, and has a CTAF frequency of 122.9. At first, reading charts feels very complicated, but just like most things, it becomes easier the more you do it.
I'm a little south of course here, but I've got these descending ridge lines, and I'm just going to go straight through the middle of them. I got a bunch of low points right in front of me. And I'll just, I'm a little south of course, but that's okay. Down to 45. So I don't have a lot of altitude to lose. Oil pressure is good, oil temp's good. Fuel's still on. Got plenty of fuel there, so looking good. Easton State traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilo, 4 miles to the southwest. I'll be making a full stop landing, Easton State. Easton State traffic, Luscombe 1813 Kilo is just southwest of the field. Going to overfly it at 3,700 and take a look at the windsock, Easton State. Is that it right there? Yeah, that's got to be it. Oh, nice to be over a highway. Eases my mind a little bit, actually. All right. Oh no, that's it right there. I'm like, wait a minute. Totally missed it. But bumpy, which isn't super fun. And it's not going to get any better today, I don't think. Easton State traffic, Luscombe 1813 Kilo, turning final for 27 Easton State. Holy crap, dang. Easton State traffic, Luscombe 1813 Kilo, taking off runway 27. I'll be making a downwind departure to the east, Easton State. Accelerate a little bit, get up to 60, and I'm going to climb out at 60 so I can get up above these trees. That's VY, or no, VX rather. And I'm up above the trees. Now I'll pitch over just a hair and get a little more airspeed. And I'll keep climbing above these trees. Man, losing an engine in there on takeoff there would be majorly bad news. I'm just going to follow the freeway. Oh, I'm at 3,000 now. I should get up to 3,500. I'm above pattern altitude. Oh, I think I can see the runway from here even. On the far edge of town, little clearing, tiny little strip. And I'm still like 6 miles away. I think that's it.
Just a few miles to the east is the little town of Cle Elum, Washington, population 2,000. As you can see on the chart, there are 2 airports there. Some people at Cle Elum Municipal told me the one on the right is private, and the sign on the gate has a private vibe to it. But published information says it's public, so I don't know. Here's a shot of that paved airport from above. Anyway, I landed at the one on the left. It's at an elevation of just under 2,000 feet, has a 2,400-foot long runway, And if you're going to land on runway 7, which points 70 degrees magnetic, you have to fly a right-hand pattern, as indicated by the RP. There was no wind, so I chose to use runway 25, landing with the sun at my back.
Cle Elum traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilos on a 45 for left downwind for 25, Cle Elum. Alright, I'm at 3,000, which is right where I want to be.
What you're getting a taste of here is the beautiful rural Washington, which comprises the bulk of the state. That's the Yakima River off my nose there, which I also flew along further downstream on my second cross-country flight as a student.
Yeah, the nice easy approach, wide open. No problemo whatsoever. Cle Elum traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilo, turning left base for 25, Cle Elum. Nobody on final. Oh, it's nice here. Cle Elum traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilo, turning final for 25, Cle Elum. I kind of flared and then just touched. Little brake in action, not too much, and I'll be able to get off right here.
The people I was waving at here were on the home stretch of a road trip on their way back to Idaho. When we first began chatting, they said I must have just come from a grass strip, and I asked them how in the world they would know that. They pointed at my plane, and I burst out laughing. That Bonanza belongs to a guy from the East Coast who makes some great YouTube videos. He was out west here with his family for a few weeks, buzzing all over the area, but with Cle Elum as home base.
$122.9. Alright, I'm leaving Cle Elum. Had a nice visit with several people here. Another pilot who's got a Bonanza and is here with his family on vacation from the East Coast. A couple local guys. There's another Luscombe here. Nice airport dog. Alright, I'm going to depart straight out, fly up Cle Elum Lake, make my way up toward the northern end of the Stewart Range, then fly back along that range and head over and land at Cashmere. I'll plan on landing headed back in this direction. Again. Cashmere, runway 25. Alright. I parked where I wasn't supposed to park, but I don't think that's a big deal. Windsock's still limp. Cle Elum traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilo, taking off runway 25. I'll be departing the area to the west, Cle Elum.
Cle Elum traffic, Skyway 185 Golf Golf, descending through 5,000 and landing straight in 07 Cle Elum.
At the time, it didn't occur to me what this guy just said. I'm taking off out to the west, and he's coming straight in. In hindsight, I can't say that I'm too happy about that. A bit more communication might have been nice.
Got another guy coming in right here, off my wing. Glad I saw him. We weren't going to hit each other, but still, I guess you want to keep your eyes open when you're near airports. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to climb. I don't know how high I need to be. But the lake ends up here, and then I'm going to need to be higher for sure. Well, pressure, oil, temper good. Fuel's on that tank. And it looks like I got around a half tank left, so I'm just gonna fly up near the northern end of the Stewart Range and then fly back along its length and land at Cashmere. That's the idea, so. Elevation in Cashmere is only 850. Yeah, and those are some of the other peaks I was going to fly by, but I may, after I leave, Cashmere, I may just fly over those and then straight home. Yeah, it's a little bumpy.
India, traffic code 513, Mike left downwind, 26 Bandera.
Little bumpy.
Traffic landing, Cle Elum, are you on 3 mile final? Roger, 3 miles straight in approach. Where are you at if you need to unflow, so it'll be a while. Okay, traffic the next is back taxiing 25, and we'll get out of the way for you.
You know,
Oh, yeah, I'm going pretty slow, so you have plenty of time.
I'm gonna head home. It's actually a little bumpier than I'm comfortable with at this stage in my flying career, even though I know it's not bumpy in the grand scheme of things. It feels uncomfortable to me. So I'm going to just maybe go up and around near these mountains and head back. And if I go to Cashmere one day, maybe I'll just do it first thing in the morning. And
Cle Elum, traffic, Peninsula 678, clear back taxiing, holding short 25, Cle Elum.
just go straight there instead of stopping over at other places and burning 1 or 2 hours. But that lake is dead calm, and there's a beautiful reflection in it. Yeah, you don't see Glacier Peak, and people don't ever talk about it, but it looks pretty awesome. time. Got an airspeed of 90. Because I'm moderate with the throttle here. 117 over the ground.
Elum traffic, 185, Golf, taking off, 07 departure to the east, Cle Elum.
So, 27 mile an hour tailwind. I'm pointing this way, but I'm flying that way. I feel a little bit more comfortable that I'm back in my neck of the woods. Oh, there goes a Cessna right in front of me.
Pierce County 2, Papa Tango, turn in down base runway 35 carriers.
Zoom. And a few hundred feet above me, pretty close. Smoother down here. That last transmission, where exactly were you? Because I'm crossing over midfield at 2,500. Just a little bit to the east right now, headed westbound.
Traffic that just crossed midfield, Pierce County. I'm currently 1 mile to the southeast, 3,700 feet.
Okay. Thank you. Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 Kilo, crossing midfield at 2,500 westbound. I'll do a teardrop to a 45 for 35 Pierce County. Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 Kilos on a 45 for a left downwind for 35. I've got a Cessna there in front of me on the downwind, and I'll fall in behind you there.
Traffic inside 2, Papa Tango, Pierce.
I was a little closer than I realized to that guy.
Pierce County 2, Papa Tango, turn in final runway 35 Pierce.
Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 Kilo, turning left base for 35 Pierce County. Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 Kilo, turning final for 35 Pierce County.
County 2, Papa Tango, turn in left, crosswind, runway 35 Pierce.
Not too bad. A little closer to that guy than I should have. Should have been paying a little bit closer attention. But worked out okay. Well, that was a nice flight. Even though it was much shorter than I was thinking I wanted to do. I'm perfectly content being here since I'm not comfortable with the bumps. It was still fun. Went to a couple new airports, put 2 new airports on my list. My car is still there. Life was good.
Apologies, enter on left 45 down, only 35%.
And that's today's flight, folks.